Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. So today here, we're going to be talking about FNaF heavily. So as you know, FNaF movie is coming out tomorrow on the 27th. Right now it's the 26th, and I got to see it early here. Some theaters were doing some early plays on the 26th, and there's theater near me, so we went there. I posted some stuff about it, and we're going to be going in depth here. So if you guys do not want spoilers before you watch it, click off this video. Make sure you subscribe so you're able to learn all of the theories and everything you need to know about this once we're finished here and once you watch the movie and there's none of the spoilers. So yeah, let's get right into it here. Okay, so where should I start? The movie was good, but it messes with the lore so much, right? So let's see a few examples here. So Vanessa was a cop character, and I'm guessing that she turns into Vanny in Security Breach. But there's one big problem. She's William Afton's daughter, right? Now, I'm not no expert, but Michael Afton, Evan Afton, and Elizabeth Afton were the three Afton kids, right? And now there's a fourth one, right? And this is huge, I mean, right? And in fact, I'm trying to figure out how this goes. Because in the movie, Springtrap, or Spring Bonnie, William Afton, makes a claim that to Mike, the main character, and he says that his name is Mike Schmidt. That is a name that Michael Afton used in FNaF 1. That's another huge problem. So then, that would mean he's William Afton's son, but that doesn't line up, right? But then his brother got kidnapped and then killed by William Afton. But then the part that doesn't line up isn't that should be Evan Afton, right? And then he has a younger sister, Abby, who should then be Elizabeth Afton. So it just doesn't line up all the lore here. And I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm just going crazy here, but like, it's just gotta be something about that is just so weird. Now on the Easter eggs here. So there's actually a huge Easter egg. Now, as you may know, before Scott created FNaF, he had another game. I forget what it's called, but there was some sort of like dog character or something, right? Now inside of the movie, there's a suit with that dog sitting on the floor. And yeah, that's a cool reference because that is in fact that. And also, there back then were leaks or supposed myths, rumors that there was a super secret, super rare animatronic that was that dog, but it was fake, and I think that's kind of a hint at those references. Also, MatPat, Game Theory, was in there. He was in a scene. They were like eating at this restaurant or like talking about something. It was like trying to get custody of Abby or something, but they were talking in the restaurant, and MatPat was the server, which is cool. I mean, it was like less than like 5 lines, but it was really, really cool to see him there. It was funny. And yeah, let's see. So those are some of the big things there. Now, let's see. More lore now. So, of course, that first part of lore is really, really confusing. And in fact, I feel like a lot of the movie was really confusing in many ways, right? So, how should I put this? So, the animatronics became friends with Abby, but, like, that's kind of bizarre, right? And what it ended up at the end of the movie, this is a big spoiler, is that Abby was able to reveal to the animatronics, these guys here, that William Afton didn't help them, weren't friends with them, but killed them. And that's what made them go after him, try and kill him and stuff, right? But then there's another problem. This doesn't line up with the FNaF 2 Crying Child and the Spring Lock. He got spring locked, but they were still in the suits. They weren't free. Their spirits weren't free. They were in the suits. They weren't crying. They weren't the children. They were still the animatronics, which is super, super bizarre because, I mean, I don't think it should be that way. I mean, like, I think that's the best way to put it, because it's just, that doesn't line up with the FNaF 2 lore. So then FNaF 1 and 2 are invalidated, and 3, I think, maybe invalidated because the building collapsed, which is even worse. I mean, like, yeah, it's just so complicated, the whole thing. And, like, I mean, yeah, it's just, sometimes it's just very confusing. And, yeah, I mean, those are some huge things about this. And I mean, who knows, maybe there's a bit more to it that I don't understand, but the lore is pretty confusing, to be honest, and I kind of felt like it had some plot holes, and it kind of added some confusion to the lore. And from what I get, my thought is that they're probably trying to redo the lore to fit Security Breach a bit better, and that means that all the past FNaF 1, 4, 2, 3, sister location, that's all going to be completely invalidated, and there's going to be a new lore. Now we're going to go to some details which I just didn't like about the movie. So, in fact, I thought the movie was good, but my biggest, huge problem with it was that how long it took to come out. It's like, it took like 6 years or something from when it was announced and when it released. And, like, I thought we were getting some, like, brand new lore or something. It was just the FNaF 1 lore, just with some minor changes. And I just remember it being, like, a huge thing about like, oh, we need to make this good plot and stuff. And it just ended up being FNaF 1 with a bit of a twist, which is kind of disappointing. But, you know, I suppose it's just the way it is there. And yeah, I mean, thinking about it here, that's probably mostly everything. Oh, screwed up. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, the movie was good, created some plot holes, and kind of messed with the lore. But, I mean, honestly, I don't know, because I thought the movie was good, and I understand if they're trying to make a new storyline or whatever, but I think they could have done it a bit better in some ways and all. But, you know, who knows? I mean, yeah, that's about it for this video here. Some lore there. I also recorded some clips for that. Those are my YouTube shorts about it. So if you want to see that, you can go take a look. But yeah, other than that, I think that's about it there. And hopefully you enjoyed this. Just a good video about the game and stuff. And I mean, yeah, I honestly, it's confusing, some of it, and I'm trying to figure out how some things line up still and how it works with the lore. And I think the fact that William Afton now has another daughter, and how Mike Schmidt isn't Michael Afton, I'm trying to think, that might not be how it is, but I thought it was. So so yeah, I mean, that would be really confusing. And I mean, who knows, maybe I'll understand it soon, but it's just so confusing right now. And I mean, you know, I'll probably understand it eventually, but
what can I do for you?
Yeah, so that's gonna be about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I mean, yeah, who knows? Yeah. The movie was good, had some plot holes, but, you know, pretty good movie overall. I thought it was good and all, and I think a lot of this stuff will be able to be understood a bit better in the future. But honestly, I've been excited for this movie for a while, so even just having the movie, I was super happy about. But, you know, sound a little bit better. And I mean, you know, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, peace.